Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal. I have been grinding. Now I did record a little bit of this, but file got corrupted. So basically what I did is I got to area 6 and I opened all three of the things here. It did cost a fair amount of money, but we got this first spin, which is 10 times the energy, which is absolutely crazy. Helped us out a bunch. We're at 6.4 SX, way more than what we were. If we go over here, we have this, which is for energy. It just costs tokens. And then over here is the same exact thing, but for damage. These guys do have a fair amount of HP as well. Alright, let's go actually over here really fast. Can we rank up? I think we can. Not. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, if we go and look at our powers and everything, our powers are looking like every single thing is legendary except our curse, which we'll try and get that up. We've spun a lot for it, haven't gotten it. We also did get this aura, 0.1, not bad. We have Insake, which is 1.64k for our avatar accessory. This one, 0.025 times energy. We have two of the epic swords that are triple fused, so they're pretty good. They're the same as this one, but this one's just a little better because it's, you know, triple fused. I thought it'd just be better to use that. But nothing really else we have done. Now what we can do is just go back and spin some things. Like we do have some breathings we could spin, so might as well do that, honestly. Sit here and spin this, see if we can't get a legendary or something like that. Would be nice. All right, we did get a legendary, which is nice. So it's going to be doing 7.5 now instead of 6.75, which is pretty good. And then nothing else here too much. We have the demon arts, which is whatever, and then that's about it. But let's go back to area 4, is where I've been trying to grind a little bit to get these curses, the curse tokens rather, because, you know, still have this one. We've spun probably like 2,000 altogether there, haven't gotten anything better, which is pretty annoying, but I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't really know what else I'm missing, to be completely honest. I mean, like, our range isn't great. Honestly, need to do a bunch of these things. And then these are like okay. It's just I don't necessarily know how to get more money. Also my units probably could be better. So what we're actually gonna do right now, my units right now, I can have 9 equipped. These guys are 1.46k. So I'm just gonna open here for just a second. We do have 3 billion. I guess we can use a potion, a luck potion. We probably won't spend for all of it, but if we get a ooh, already got a mythic right there, which is absolutely sick. Okay, so the mythic here is 1.95. I really wish it was a little bit better. It's really not that much better, which is kind of annoying. But I'm gonna sit here, spin for just a couple of minutes, see if we can't get another mythic or so. All right, guys. Well, I've been AFKing a lot. I AFK'd overnight. I got a bunch of swords, a pirate crew. I got the phantom one, which is really cool. But we can now, I think, over here, we actually don't have enough money, most likely, but if we look at our swords, we have some venom strikes. It's all the way back here. We also have a bunch of mythics. Yeah, we should be able to make a mythic, like, 3-star, but like I said, we probably don't have enough money. Yeah, we need 5 of those. RIP. Alright, let's just make a bunch of these. It's actually very, or at least relatively cheap to do all these. Yeah, we don't have enough for that, though. And then we can go to area 5. I think it's over here. Boom. All right, so we can't make a 3-star. We only have, actually, well, we could use this one, actually. We don't have any of those. Never mind. So we basically made no progress. Feels good. It takes so long to progress in this game, I feel. But we do have a bunch of power, which is why I was honestly fine AFKing overnight, because we should be able to go over here and start defeating these white tigers. Yeah, we're already hitting these guys way harder, which is really nice. So white tigers are over here. Now what I'm gonna do is put on a damage potion. There we go. So if a damage potion on, I also do need to get a better. I need to figure out how to get jewelry first of all. I need to get a better one of these, and I also need to get a better accessory. I believe maybe in one of these other worlds, one of the SS guys drops a better accessory. I honestly don't know, because I don't know where most of the SS guys are. I don't know if there's even an SS in every single area. If you guys know, let me know. But I've seen a couple of SSs. I just don't know where the one in this area is, if there is one. But World 3 has one. It doesn't drop an accessory, I don't think. I'll have to go back through and look at every single world. But for right now, I'm going to focus on trying to get to Clover Village because it looks like there is a bunch of stuff that's going to help us progress. So I'm going to run through this really fast. If we get stuck at any point, I'll let you guys know, and then we can figure out what we're going to do from there. Alright guys, well, we have finally completed. It took, as you'd expect, a long time. But we're finally here. Is there a way, maybe under stats? Stats? Time played, yeah, 38. So a day and a half, basically, we've been playing this. It takes forever. Alright, we're not even at the last world yet, which is wild. These guys have 10 in, bruh. Like, why? I also probably don't have enough money to open everything. We only have 7 billion. 250 billion? Like, who do they think I am? The last one was like 2 billion. I was like, it'll be like 25 billion. Nah. That'd be everything. 50 billion, like, why? What are we, 150 billion? What are we doing? These guys have DEHP. I'm never making it out of this world. Oh my god. I've lost. But this guy over here is what I was talking about. This guy is a SS guy right here. But, I mean, I wish I could turn off my auto attack. Can I? Does that mean I won't kill him? I hope so. But if we go over here, whenever he spawns, I don't believe he drops any anything good. I don't believe he drops an accessory or anything. He does drop a power and an avatar, but he doesn't drop anything else. So let's go to area 4, the Cursed School. I think this guy in here has an SS as well. I could be wrong. Is this an SS or just an S? Just an S. Okay. Well, let me search around because maybe that there's an SS in this world. Honestly, wouldn't really make sense if there wasn't. But I mean, hey, there could not be. They could just be hidden people. Because let me just go to area 5 now because he might just be here. Because normally, like, that one, he was just there, you know? He wasn't hidden or anything, so... that one's just an S. So I'm assuming there's not an SS in every single world, then. Okay, well, let me check the Discord and see for sure if there's an S, or an SS in this world or not. Okay, guys, well, it turns out that there are other accessories. There's, I believe, 3 right now. One at the very first area, one at the second area, and one at the 8th area, which is not possible to defeat that SS right now, apparently. But I got a cloak, or a hat, a 4-star hat, which gives me 0.3 times more money. So I have a 30% increase on money, which is actually very, very nice. So we have that, which is something. I'm also, right now, all my stats are in damage. So actually, what I'm going to do right now is I'm getting, how much? 111. So I'm getting about 3 million per kill on this. So let's actually just put 74 in this. Not 741, 74 in this. So now I have a 0.07 times. So I'm getting 157, like 4 mil. So basically nothing. Okay, good to know. So I'm getting really not much more, but I'm going to actually use a couple coins potions. And I'm just going to sit here. I did rebirth, but I'm just going to sit here and try and grind up some coins. Hopefully I can hit 250 billion. It's going to take, obviously, a long time. But, you know, I think a Grimoire will actually help me progress a lot faster. If any of the dungeons pop up and we can go try those, we can try those. I mean, I'm not really strong enough to do most of them, but maybe we can do some of those. But yeah, I think number 1 is try and get up to like 250 billion so we can get the Grimoire, because that will help us out a lot. I also did go back to powers, and I did get some more stuff. I did get like one of them. I think that one I got a mythic. So we have basically all mythics. Mythics and legendaries. We have 1 phantom, and then the legendaries, obviously, we gotta try and get up to mythic. Would be ideal. And this one, we need to get that to mythic as well, because we are definitely struggling on the damage right now. Okay, guys, well, we've been grinding for probably 3 to 4 hours getting this money. It's been a long time. I did also, you know, stop over here at the sword place. I did grind this for a little bit, have some. I did also do some dungeons, all that stuff. My thing is probably not too much. Yeah, I only upgraded it once. Okay, well, we can go over here now. Hopefully this is as big of an increase as I want, because It's very hard to get money at the moment, so hopefully this will help at least with something. 250 billion. Okay. So it costs so much for basically nothing. It's just another gacha. It feels bad. I thought it was going to be something like most games do with their Grimoires, where it gives you a little... We already got the Mythic, at least. Where the Grimoires give you a little bit of everything, kind of. They give you, like, you know, power, damage, and yin multiplier. It seems this one is just going to be energy, which is honestly pretty unfortunate. Hopefully, as well, we can go back and, hey, we got the 10 times. So, I mean, we are getting 10 times, which is absolutely incredible. We were just getting 18.6, now we're getting 186. Big increases. Now we can even go back and rank up again. There we go. We need 1.25 SP. Probably won't get that for a while, but hey, there we go. We do also need to go over here to Area 2, because Area 2 does have... I don't really need that stuff, but I do need this stuff over here. We also do need a little bit bigger of a range, just so we can AFK on these guys, because as of right now, we cannot AFK on these guys, which absolutely sucks. So we do definitely need to get our range up, which I believe the only way you can get those tokens is from the trials. But I guess right now what I'm gonna do is just sit on a single guy for about 15 minutes, see if we can't get a mythic fruit, because the mythic fruit is I mean, it's about like a, you know, 0.3% chance to get a mythic fruit. Wow, there's one for money as well. Okay. I feel like it's kind of annoying that they do this. I feel like this one, at least, since all these give different stuff, you know, yen, you know, damage, blah, blah, blah. I feel like this one should literally just give a little bit of each. I don't know why they don't do that, but whatever. We're just gonna sit here, grind this a little bit. Maybe we can get something lucky. We are also getting sword tokens while we're doing this, so it's really, really nice. I'm also gonna do the Dungeon Insane. Hopefully someone jumps in here and carries me if they can, because, yeah, definitely cannot do this. But I'll see you guys back in just a little bit once we have a little bit more power. We're already going up a significant amount. And then once we are ready, I'm probably gonna even, honestly, yeah, W in the chat. This is probably Assassin. Big shout out to Assassin. He's the GOAT. Carries me and everything whenever I need it. But, yeah, I'm probably going to rank up soon, because I believe it was like 1.3 SP or something like that. And I'm obviously going to get that if I'm already at 100 SX. It's definitely helping having a 10 times multiplier. And in the meantime, I'm also going to go through and just go spin all of these things that I've been getting from the dungeons. I'm just going to go through and spin everything, see if I can't get mythics, or at least some more mythics, because right now it's looking like still I have 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries that I definitely need to turn into at least mythics. And honestly, these mythics going to Phantom, not my biggest priority right now, but that would definitely help. But like I said, we'll probably do that later once we are a bit more in game, have a little bit higher drops as well. Okay, guys, well, I have been grinding for a long time. If we look at our powers, I have basically everything mythic now besides the first world thing right here and then a fruit. And I honestly spent a bunch at the first world. I probably did like 45, maybe an hour of AFKing and didn't get the mythic there. So that is rough. And now I was grinding for the money. We're obviously going to have to go back there. I also have a decent amount of power. I can rebirth once again. So I'll do that in just a minute, because it does make it a lot easier. But first things first, the water spear is 50. Upgrade. What is this upgrading? Energy. Bruh. I really hate that they do this in this, because it's almost nothing. It upgrades basically like nothing. So assuming this is going to be like damage, crit chance. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was going to assume that was going to be damage. This was going to be coins. But this one's probably going to be damage. Yep. Yeah, I really don't like that they do this, because the upgrades honestly do close to nothing. So, I mean, like, upgrading it is honestly whatever. And it kind of sucks, because I have to spend so much money on it and it doesn't really do anything. So that is obviously never great. But we can go over here. We cannot rank up. We already did the 14 SP rank up. Okay. It's going to take a while for us to get anything done. But it's 214 million open. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to get nothing here. If we're lucky, we can get a legendary, but I highly doubt it, because I guarantee we're almost out of money already. Maybe once more. Yeah, already out of money. It feels real bad. Okay, well, I don't necessarily know what to do now because all I can really think about doing is getting a better accessory, but I don't think that'll matter too much, at least right now, because I believe the Phantom one is a 0.25 times or something along those lines. No, I'm pretty sure the Phantom cloak is a 0.05. So double what it is now, but it's also really not that great. I can get a better one of these, but whatever. My guy needs to be better, but I also leveled him up a bunch, so can't really do too much about that. Swords, definitely just probably gonna AFK overnight, see if I can't wake up with a bunch more mythics. Maybe I can do a mythic 3-star, maybe 2 mythic 3 stars might be good. And then other than that, I'm really not too sure what we're gonna be doing. But since I'm gonna be AFKing all night, what I'm gonna do is go to my stats. All of them are on energy. Yes, awesome. We're gonna do that. We're going to move on to area 2 right now. I don't necessarily care about getting better units right now, just because I mean it's really not gonna happen. I don't make enough. So what we're gonna do is come over here. I thought that there was somewhere that I could AFK 2 of these guys at once, but it looks like I was wrong. So I don't necessarily know what to do because I kind of would like to AFK 2 of these guys at once. So I guess what we're actually going to do is maybe wait, because let's go to the dungeon. We need a little bit more of these. We need like, 100 more. What I'm going to do is wait 13 minutes for that. Is anyone in here doing this? No. Feels bad. It would have been nice. I guess I'm going to wait 13 minutes for that. And then do the easy. See if we can't get some of these. 12% chance. Yeah, I'm going to use a drops potion, go in there. See if I can't get around 100 or so. And then I think with 125, I should be able to AFK 2 units at once, which would be very nice since I can get the devil fruits as well. But for now, all I'm going to really do is just AFK, get a bunch of power. I'm not even going to use a power potion because I don't necessarily need it. And then I'm just going to keep on grinding over here, getting these things. If you actually go over here in the back with the amount of luck, or range I have right now, back here, I found out most of these guys you can't, but back here, literally right here, if you get it right, yeah, there you go. You can defeat 2 of these guys at once, which is pretty nice. All right, guys, let's go over here. We just did the easy dungeon. All right, so we can go over here, and we have 143. Nice. I actually thought I got way more than that, but whatever. We also need to start doing some of these upgrades. Yeah, they're not too expensive anymore, but still can only probably do a couple. But let's go over here. It does look a lot bigger than what it used to be, which is actually really nice. That was a big increase. I believe we were at maybe 4.5 before, and now I think we're at 6. So big dubskis. I still feel like the answer is no. They still look the same distance apart on both of those guys. So I'm not too sure. What I'm going to do is... Wait. Oh, awesome. Both of these guys, I do believe. Let's actually... Boom. This guy does drop it, and that guy does drop it as well. So all of these guys drop everything I need. The hockey tokens, the sword tokens, and the demon fruit tokens. So what I'm going to do is AFK here overnight with a couple potions running. Like, there we go. A couple potions running, a couple soul potions, just because I'm going to be AFKing just overnight, so obviously a bunch of soul potions will be nice, and also a bunch of XP potions as well will never hurt. So this is what I'm going to do, and then, let's just use a couple more. I'm not going to be using energy potions, that doesn't matter necessarily, but I'm just going to AFK. If you guys did enjoy this video, of course, like, subscribe. Let me know if you guys do want me to keep on playing this game. My goal is for me to complete this one and then make a new video, maybe whenever the update is out. I think the update should be coming soon. It's right now July 4th. Happy July 4th to everybody as well if you guys do celebrate. But the update should be coming out soon. So then the next video I will be doing will probably be catching up to the last world. Hopefully, I'll be strong enough. Hopefully I'll have enough swords, hockey tokens, all that stuff. But like I said, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!